Hey, YTPC, this is Catholic Pipe Steader coming at you. Back from vacation and doing just fine. I'm currently smoking some Drexel Flake that I got in my Yabo last time, and it is delicious. It is now part of my standard rotation. The Flake has always been great. And this is probably my fourth, fifth time smoking it, and each time it has been a delight. So this Drexel Flake is now part of my rotation. Now, and my drink pairing today is coffee in my new mug I got at the Alamo. You may all go to hell, and I will go to Texas. Compliments, quote compliments of Davy Crockett himself. So, yeah. San Antonio was great, Alamo was great, you know, it's fun times. So, yeah, let's get started. Where's my sheet of paper here now? So, yep, so smoking the Drexel. I got some wonderful dark roast coffee for my drink pairing. And, so I've already started on the vacation talk, so let's jump to it. Yeah, had a good time. And, alright. And, that Alamo was great. Ton of history there. And it's good for my channel, too, you know, because it's a old Catholic mission, right in the heart of, San Antonio. Which, by the way, I didn't realize San Antonio means Saint Anthony, you know. Lived in Texas my whole life, you know, did not know that, so I thought that was cool. We actually on Sunday went to Mass at St. Fernando Cathedral, right across the river from the Alamo. Beautiful cathedral. It was the first church built in San Antonio right after the Battle of the Alamo. So 1830-ish, you know, completed. And it is, if you follow me on Instagram, I put up a whole album of the pictures of outside and inside of that church, and it is just gorgeous. But a few things in there, some markers that were there on the floor, some historical facts, was in the center of the cathedral, there's a plaque on the floor that says original center of town 1731. And that had blown my mind. I wasn't aware Texas was, you know, being colonized in the early 1700s. You know, for some reason I was thinking 1800s or whatever. But no, the Spanish owned all of Texas. And, you know, New Mexico, Arizona, some of California. The Spanish owned it all. And during that time, I didn't realize that at all. And so I thought that was pretty cool. But okay, so now before I get to my the tips for the beginners, I want to do a little rant that also has to deal with San Antonio. There's a now I was a little handicapped by the fact that I had my family with me, my wife and two kids, so I couldn't go too far off the beaten path. But there is a considerable lack of brick and mortar tobacconist shops in San Antonio that cater to the pipe smoker. The best one I was able to find and get to, I mean there were plenty on Google searches, but the best one I was able to find was catered like 50% to vapors, and then, you know, 40% to cigars, and like 10% to actual pipes and tobacco. I was like, what is this mess? You know, y'all are missing out. So, I mean, I talked to the guy a little bit. He was like, yeah, you know, from a business standpoint, we get more money from the vapors than the pipe smokers. You know, he's like, you know, we sell cigars, you know, easy, but it's the pipe smokers we have issues selling to. We don't get many customers. And I'm like, totally understandable, from a business standpoint. It's just sad. So I'm like, if y'all have a local brick and mortar around y'all, go in there and buy some pipe tobacco, pipe equipment, pipe accessories. Show them you're willing to spend your money locally on that, because if not, they're all gonna go to vape stores, because that seems to be the thing now. Well, we have some really good ones around here, and one in particular, a couple cities down, that caters only to cigar and pipe tobacco. This person bought this tobacco shop, removed all the cigarettes, removed all the vaping tools and accessories, removed all the bongs, and made it a legit pipe tobacco and cigar place. That's all they sell. So I frequent there quite a bit, probably once a month or so. And sorry for that train, but see, I'll roll my window up here. Yeah. So just my rant is just go help the local brick and mortar, and just show them some love, And I'm gonna make a commitment, like, I'm gonna try to not order online as much, and just try to, help the local brick and mortar. Because I was thinking San Antonio, oh man, piece of cake, man. I'm gonna go hit up the biggest place they got and just see what they have. Man, no, I was disappointed. I was honestly disappointed. But then again, I wasn't able to hit all the big spots that Google recommended. So there may be one there, and I just didn't find it. So yeah. So yeah, there's that. And so now let's do some tips for some beginners here. So I'm a fairly newbie to the pipe world, going on about a year. I've mentioned this quite a few times. And I thought I should start, giving out some beginner recommendations, what really helped me. I was lucky and was given some briars right off the bat. And that helped me enjoy, some fine tobacco, because I knew people that were already smoking premium pipe tobacco and cared about their pipes. So I seem to have got a leg up in this journey. And I know a lot of people aren't that fortunate, and some beginner pipe smokers are brand new, no one in their family smokes a pipe, and they don't know where to turn. Well, there is an enormous amount of information on YouTube and the internet to help you out, so don't worry. And hit the big YTPC ears, Mutton Chop, Pipe Professor, Padre Piper. He comes out with some good combo blends, like the 5 best cherries and stuff like that. So yeah, plenty of resources, but I thought I'd throw in my 2 cents into the mix, and just let you know it kind of helped me out in a few places. And if you're brand new and you're watching this video, it's like, man, I just want to go get a pipe right now, I would recommend starting out with a cob. So get you like a country gentleman, pretty much any drugstore, and get you some over-the-counter tobacco. Now, I recommend 3 brands in particular. What got me hooked on pipe smoking when I started buying pipe tobacco was the first pouch of tobacco I ever bought personally that wasn't given to me was Captain Black Royal. That stuff is amazing. It kept me hooked. It was sweet smelling. It was smooth on the mouth, no tongue bite. So if you're gonna get Captain Black Royal. And if you want to look at all their blends, go hit up Meandering Piper. He's doing a review series just on all the Captain Black blends, and they're pretty informative. Another one is Prince Albert. That is, the all-time staple of over-the-counter pipe tobaccos. It's been around forever, but it needs to be aged and dried a little bit. If you go get a new pouch just, you know, let the Prince Albert air out a little bit. It's much better. My brother has a 12-ounce tin of aged Prince Albert that he found. It's like 10-year-old tin he found in an old, but it dust covered in a grocery store that seemed to be forgotten. And man, that stuff is great. The aged, dried Prince Albert. And the last, but certainly not least, is Carter Hall. I mean, that is just a good all-around, I call it a mid-arrow. You can definitely taste the fine tobacco in the blend, and also you get a very, I almost want to say sweet caramely, you know, smell to it. You know, that's kind of what I get from the Carter Hall. So yeah, those are the 3 blends I recommend for a new pipe smoker. And the cob pipe, specifically the Country Gentleman, and because I think that one, the bowl is big enough where you can it gives you some leeway to test your packing, test your tamping, and you know, lighting. I mean, it's just all around a good size pipe fit. So I hope those tips helped you out to the beginners. And let's see here, what else we got here. Oh, and yeah, I just want to say, man, this I mentioned before, me and my brother are the only pipe smokers in our family. And for the longest time, the reason I am Catholic Pipesteader, and I don't go by my name, I don't talk about my name or anything, is because my family in general isn't pro smoking. None of them are Catholic, and basically, and they all pretty much live in the city. None of them are homesteaders. So basically, the 3 tenets of my channel, none of my family are part of. So I basically didn't tell them about this YouTube channel. I didn't tell them about my Instagram. It's separate from my others. But one of my other brothers, I have 2 brothers and a sister, and one of my other brothers found me, watched all my videos, shared it with all of our friends and family, and I'm like, but it was a great reception. People really liked it. And now I'm getting, just yesterday, people saw us back from vacation. They were texting me, I'm out of tobacco. What kind of tobacco should I get? And I'm like, I asked questions like, hey, what do you like? You like the strong stuff? You like the arrows, non-arrows? And they told me, and I helped them out. And then I had a friend, just out of the blue, I hadn't talked to in a while. Hey, where can I go get a pipe and get some pipe and some pipe tobacco? And I told him, hey, start off, local drugstore. Corncob pipe and some over-the-counter. And I told him basically just what I told y'all just a couple of minutes ago with the beginner tips, And I was like, man, this is great. And so it's like I'm helping so many people out on this amazing hobby and skill. So, yeah, this is great. And, this is a shorter video today. I'm just back from vacation. I'm just getting back into the swing of things. And, I thought I'd get the rant and my vacation stories and stuff out of the way. So, yeah. Oh, my Drexel went out. There we go. Again, make it full circle. This Drexel is wonderful. Recommend it. And if I'm not mistaken, Pipes and Cigars is basically like giving it away. With if you can get so much in an order. So it's good stuff. So now let me get to my shout out here. This is a fairly larger YouTuber. He's got over 200 subs right now. So, but I like him. He's pretty active in the community. He has some great videos, and I thought I'd share. It's Eric the Blue Collar Pipe Smoker. That is his full name, and I will link to the link in the description down below. So as always, just hit me up. Let me know what you think of my videos. Let me know what you want to hear. And if you want to hear like anything, like my opinions on any specific thing, you know, just let me know. And I'll bring it up in the videos and try to answer the best I can. Anyways, you know, great being back, great making a video, and just God bless and pleasant smokes.